Kia ora, and welcome to another daily flight on Sparrow Warfare, the upcoming game from Neon Aurelius. Um, if you like what you see, then check out the Steam link in the description below, check out the wiki, put the game on your wish list, and if the playtest is still going, I'm not sure how much longer the current round of playtesting is open for, but if it is still open, then jump in and have a go at the game yourself. Right, today has been tough. I've already had a few goes. I'm quite lucky that you only appear once on the scoreboard because some of my scores have been appalling. Um, and this is going to be my last go because I've actually spent quite a little bit of time on this today and I'm not doing very well. So we're in the way of song. We're trying to attack the birds, build up the song, use those to create glitter bombs, to attack the birds, to attack the boss, give us defense. But our modifiers are gnarly today. So we've got Sleepless, which means that our bosses are wide awake from the start. They come out swinging. We don't get a chance to build up our wild tiles. We don't get a chance to build up our tactics because we're having to have an extra set of defense every single round from the boss. To counter that, we do have Turtle Shell. It helps us with a little bit of our defense at the start, but that very quickly disappears, particularly as our opponents all come out. And we do have Head Start. So Head Start's fun. This is where we start with a random upgrade wild tile, something that helps us with our hand. Last time we had Head Start, did manage to get the song upgrade up to 10. So I'd love to be able to do that again, but given on how I've been playing already today, might not get that far. But let's see how we go, and you're going to get to see this one for better or worse, if I fail or if I succeed. So, boss is awake, we have Sister Claws. One of the benefits of having the bosses awake from the start means you don't have to worry so much about avoiding them attacking and reducing down the time before they wake up, because they're already awake. So we'll just start off with usual take out Sister Claws. We've got our flight school, so getting our upgrades, and we'll grab that for as much as possible, and we can attack the beekeeper because, as I said, we don't have to worry about whether or not we hit the boss. And Loxley gets that final attack. So we have Loxley and Bridget. We need 10, 22, 28 defense. So we should just build up that defense a little bit more. Don't see much point in playing off the glitter bomb at this point, so we'll just get rid of those low value glitter. We'll keep that defense because we need that little bit more for the boss each time. We'll just see who comes out, and more importantly, whether we get any decent tiles coming out this turn. A 3 and a 4. Not brilliant. We'll just build up that defense, and then we are going to have to see what Sister Claus has for us, so we can upgrade a tile. Going to upgrade that song to make that a 1, 2, 3 run, and do I want to reduce strength? I want the Peacock's Eye. So reduce strength is great, but that only happens once a turn, whereas the Peacock's Eye will cycle through. So we'll build up that song, and then grab those. So do I want to attack the boss? At this point I'm going to grab the glitter bomb. It's not going to be for a huge amount, but that will be useful in future rounds. Oh, I miscalculated. Loxley's going to get taken out before the bomb gets created, but that's still for 32. Not to be sneezed at. But we have a way to go to wait for that to come out. But we can, in the meantime, just take down some of our birds. And we'll upgrade. I'm going to upgrade that song, so I've then got a 3, 4, 5 run. Oh, even better. I'll stereo that. So we'll just build up a chunk of song and freeze up all the birds, which means I only have to worry about defending for the beekeeper. And I can grab that extra defense here and then attack the beekeeper for 96. That's not bad. And then we'll see if we can take out possibility. Yeah. Not that I don't like our little flying hedgehog, but it's nice to get him before he's hugely defended. Right. And we need to, at the very least, hold on for another round to get that 32 going off. And I need a lot more defense than I currently have. We might have misplayed that. So, boost that, so I've got another 4 in there. Now this time I'm going to take Exaltation. Not useful at all this round, but it will be good for future rounds when we need to defend us against fire. So can we freeze up our birds? So I can freeze Shah, but I still need a lot more defense than I've got. Upgrade that and get defense for the values of all the song. Okay, that will mean I don't get hit. Okay, 138. Not bad there. And okay, brilliant. We've got another chance for a glitter bomb. So we'll and what I can do here is a 2, 2 and a 2. So it's, whatever I do, I'm taking out Fluff Justice. Nothing I can do about that. But we'll so 72 glitter bomb for next turn. Not doing great on the defense, unfortunately, but okay. So I'm defended against Papa Hawk and Zeus. The beekeeper's going to hit me, so I will lose my perfected against the boss, unless does Fluff Justice have anything. This is a huge gamble. Shiny coin. Let's upgrade. Upgrade 1 random hand tile. I've got a 3, 4 and a 5. So do I want to change my 5 to 6? Yeah, we'll change the 5 to 6. Not much use for this time, but yeah. So now, oh no, yeah, no, Papa Hawk might get taken out, but I'm still not enough against the beekeeper, and there's no point in taking Chatty Shower because I've only got 1. Okay. gnarly. So I need to get the beekeeper down to below 72. Anyway, at this point that I can do that. What do we get? Let's take the cannon fodder. So now those are all upgraded, but I would still need... Oh, don't mind Magic 8 Ball. Like the randomness of the tiles that we get from that. Super Oni, taking that for next round. Super Oni is going to be absolutely useless this time. 7 turns, but they... grabbing that there. And then if I've got a 3, 4 and a 5, so like 12, not quite enough to take me down to the to below the 72, so we're just going to play that out to get an extra 12 on the defense. Not going to avoid me being hit, but takes me out for less. So now the 14. Can I take him out for 14? No. By 2. Is it like yesterday I was getting so many where I was getting exactly the right numbers? That's not happening today, is it? There we go. 2, 3 and a 4. That was frustrating, but I got through the level, so I'm not complaining on that. And let's see if we can get through level 2. Now, this is why I picked Exaltation, because we get attacked by fire very early on. And grab up that cannon fodder as well. The only reason I'm picking the high defences is so I can have cannon fodder for as long as possible. And take out the Shrike a little bit. It's not by a huge amount, but hopefully will help for next turn. So, getting 10 on the fire. Would have been nice to have got some more of those birds coming out as well. But we'll build up that fire on everybody. And let's, again, not for much, but attack the boss for 44. That's not to be sneezed at. And keeping us with our defensive value of all song. Normally I'd get rid of those 1s and 2s, but I'm worried about lack of defense at this point. Particularly here, where we got 13, we will grab out that defense for each opponent. Featherfall is immune to song, so there's not much point in that. We've got enough defense, but can we draw something that will take out? Neither of those particularly useful, but grab out the Hailstorm now, just to be able to take out Featherfall, but also so it can hopefully circle through, because that's useful when we get them frozen and we can freeze them for multiple turns. So we're already defended against Hawkwood. Oh, we're gonna take that, sleep it off. And to be honest, at this point, I'm going to look at what the beekeeper's got for us. Keep defence at the end of the turn, or 1,000 tons. I think this time I'm going to take the shields up, because we've got some good defence tiles. We've got the defence for all value of song, which I can do when we've got more birds out. And cannon fodder, give us some more strength with that smoke that's come out as well. But yeah, just start boosting that defence a bit. Okay. Well, this is nice. What's our magic cable give us? Draw tiles till next wild tile. That is handy. Okay. I'll take out Hawkwood, because that's, no matter what I do, that'll take him down. But that's just going to be very useful again to build up a significant amount of defence, at least for the next 4 rounds. 249. Hopefully that will be enough to see me through until we get attacked with fire and we can't defend against fire. That's frustrating. We'll build up some song and multiply those song values by 2. It's only a little bit of song, but multiply by 2 does help. And then I can set off a glitter bomb for next turn for 84. And so then I don't have to worry about Coop Fear. Cool, so that will take out Second Coming as well. We'll just boost our defense a little bit. And so now I get the flight school coming out. It's a bit frustrating that it's taken this long. I've got one more round of the shields up and then I'll lose it all. So that's a bit of a shame, but we'll boost up the flight school. Because now I can use Coop Fear to upgrade everything in my hand. And well, so drone's interesting because this is useful for longer games. At this point, add 6 to all song, and then next time it comes out, there will already be 6 on it. So I've got that. Again, can I upgrade? Well, Peacock's Eye, again, useful for later on once I lose my 217 defense. And multiply the song values by 2. What I'd like is a bit more of an attack with those songs, but we're not going to get that. So just going to boost up that song. At this point, I'm not going to worry about Craven Ravens, and hopefully can use some of the other next sets of tiles that come out. We've got one more bird that'll be coming out, and hopefully we'll get an attack as well for the song. Now we've got a super only instead. So we'll I'm just going to I'll play that one. It's a bit of a waste of the defense, but we'll get our super only going for next go. And not much we can do about that fire. I haven't got the fire defense, but hopefully we'll have enough time to get that coming out. But that we might be in shock here. Just using that to hopefully take Craven Ravens down, to below the 50, which means that both Craven Ravens and Buzz are taken out for this turn, and that 50. And then just really, I'm gonna actually discard all of this lot in the hope that we've only got 3 tiles in hand, so we know those are coming out, and a real hope that we get the get rid of fire coming through. Otherwise, I'm dead again. Hey, exaltation! That was lucky. So boost up some song. Get a. Oh, should have done that the other way around. It might upgrade the small amount on the hand there, and and we will freeze the falconer. So now I can remove the fire that I've got and freeze them so I don't get the song there. And it's only attacking for 30, but it's attacking for 30. And I have nasty slot hogs there, so that's very challenging. But okay, let's a little bit of attack and another bomb. And yeah, I've got to defend for 19, so we have to do that. And a flame for 17. Right, what does Buzz have for me? None of that's good. Lots of more slot hogs. I'm going to take all of those out and hope that I get something decent in that lot. But if I don't get something nice out of those, sleep it off would be useful. There's not much I can do next turn because the 17 will definitely take me out. So, yep. I can multiply eights up, but I can't then play off the drop. No. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is me again. So I did slightly better this time than I did before. So yeah, for this probably gonna be my last run for a little bit. I might have another go later on, but I've had a few goes at this and still not done very well. So you can see there that even with a lot of practice, there are some levels which are just really, really tricky. Some combinations of the modifiers, which wild tiles you pick, and realizing that sometimes choices that you make in the first level impact you significantly later on because you might pick a tile that's really nice for the first level, but it doesn't help you in the second level, and you've passed up the one tile that would get you out of a blind corner. And then you've also got the randomness of when the tiles that you've got come out, when the birds come out. And it's one of the reasons I love this game. It would be a really boring game if it was easy to do each time and you could just sail through and all you're trying to do is see can you get a couple more points in your high score. Sometimes it is fun just to get the challenge of going, this one's difficult. So I hope you enjoyed that run. Let me know what you think in the comments. Were there any mistakes that I made? Anything that you were sat there going, why didn't you play that out? Why didn't you pick that tile? Always useful because sometimes when I'm focusing on a game, I miss some of the options that I've got in front of me. So, yeah, let me know what you thought. And as I said, if you like what you see, if you think you can do better, jump in on the links. Come join our playtest, wishlist the game, and come chat to us in Discord as well. And I will see you next time. Kia ora.